that you watch?
Grabe yung sales niya ako dun sa kay Rose. Ano ko yan? Tapos nung nalaman natin na meron pala siyang girlfriend. Tapos narinig ko rin so nakakatawa na parang sobrang, alam mo yun, narinig yung tawa, yung mga iyak na na, or basta yung mga comments niya lahat, narinig namin rin na. So ako natuwa ako personally.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, we just wanted to bring a story that people could relate to, and I hope. Are you guys related to the movie?
Yes, Marco.
It feels good. Sometimes with the projects you have, you feel cringe, and imagine think about. But with this one, I'm definitely super proud of it. Really happy about it.
Okay, and for the kasi I'm just wondering, saan sila nagkape?
It's natin, receiver ito. So, let's hope for the best. If it does well, I hope for the receiver. Kasi dami pa lang kwento na pwede puntahan. May lapse of 2 years in my future ba? Sana.
Ako alam ko kung saan sila nagkape. Doon sa Mulan Dilaw. Mulan Dilaw. Macdo. Sa Macdo.
Alright, for our next question we have top Kenya TikTok creator and influencer.
First and foremost, congratulations, Direk, and to the cast. Sobrang galing nyo, grabe. Akala ko, kung i-base ko yung poster itself, parang napaka-light lang. But no, sobrang lalim pala talaga ng movie din at sobrang heavy. But Direk, mabilis ang question, kasi parang may hanging question na yung last part. May part 2 kaya?
That depends on you guys, on how much we make noise and how much this gets across as much as possible. I love to work with Marco and Evelyn. I think marami pang pwedeng kwento sa characters nila. So, ayun. And I love that.
May title na tayo para sa part 2 kasi marami ako dito sinulat.
We're looking forward for that. And for Marvin, may scene doon parang hindi siya scripted, yung parang nagtanong ka, parang ang sarap ng balls mo. Parang totoo, naramdaman ko yung tawa nyo doon. Hindi kinain.
Kasi siguro 30% ng script or ng buong movie, parang si Direk, binibigyan niya kami ng freedom to like improvise. So, basta na yung context, maalala namin for the next shot. Ganun yung nangyari. So, yes, actually, yung isa sa mga favorite scenes ko, yung kwek-kwek, kasi sobrang natural nung character.
Oh, wow. No, it was fun. It was definitely like the content that gave us the freedom to play with the lines, and a lot of the scenes there were ad-libs in it, and I think that's what made it in a way natural, just because it was freeing and it wasn't stick to the script. Even the fight,
Right.
you guys noticed the sweat.
Yes.
Yeah, it was 3 hours long because of the different shots, but yeah, I love that improv kind of thing.
I agree. We felt that your genuine reaction sa film, sa scene na yun. And lastly, my last question, paano kayo nag-prepare sa heavy scene? Grabe yun, ang tindi nun.
I used to not do this, but then having talked in a way where kapag may heavy scene film na ako sa TV hindi niya talaga ako makakusapin. as in she's gonna start acting towards me, or lagi na ako nagugulat kasi, shit, ano ginawa ko? May sinabi ako naman, tapos siya siya main sequence kahit okay, you know, alam ko na. But yeah, definitely we have a way how to get ourselves into the moment, and we're just, you know, she gets all closed up, ako naman, automatic na earphones, and you know, I would just start thinking how would it feel to lose her, and it just adds up.
How about you, Heaven? Yung sa Sinner.
Ako po kasi, favorite ko yung mga edit scene. So, for me naman, as long as alam ko yung nangyayari, yung storya, doon ako nakakakubot. Pero malaking factor din na ginagawa ko with Marco. Just because kilala namin yung isa't isa. And yung mga away na yun, parang naging na, alam yung kaya namin makarelate, kumbaga. And so, may kumukubutan ako. Siyempre, ang Atlantis Tulungan, it's about knowing na comfortable kayo sa isa't isa para lumabas yung vulnerability. And I'm just so glad na I could do it with Marco, and of course with Derek at the time na sobrang patient niya sa amin. Bibigyan niya talaga kami ng panahon, kumbaga, na to get into character. Kasi, ano lang to, di ba one take? Yes, one take lang to rin. Wala rin ang shots, pero one take. So,
Thank you so much and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Pop and Awa, the content creator and influencer. Next we have CJ Wala of CJ Says Vlog.
Congratulations nga pala sa movie, and it was fun. My question is for Sir Stanley, Derek, Kevin, Marco, I think that ikaw, James. One question. Positive ba Manila ang katagay sa scene?
We were discussing kung week ba yung first hair mo. Actually, maganda yung transition ng hair mo. Una, kulot-kulot, then hindi na masyadong kulot, then yung last one is straight na hindi ka na-haggard. Yung sabi sa last one. But dun sa una, was that wig or did you curl your
actually, namatay ko yung buko after. Totoo po lahat yun. Nakakatawa nga minsan, may scene na sobrang kulot, tapos biglang wavy, so kailangan wave. And so yes, hindi ko siya wave. Ano siya, extensions naman. Pero talagang, yes, namatay yung buko. So ngayon, medyo tayo pa rin siya.
Oh, nice. And observation ko lang na from your last movie na sa ibang flavor yung ginawa mo doon. Tapos dito, ibang flavor din. So, congratulate lang kita na you did very well sa acting.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Pagbabisoldo ba?
Alright, we have a question upstairs.
Nasaan sila?
Based how much of the movie was based on the book?
The storyline kasi, ako yung nasulat ng storyline. And then, pinresent nila din. Siyempre, nagbago ng konti kasi, nag-pandemic, bago na yung way of life natin. So, iba ng konti. Pero, parang inadapt pa rin yung storyline na unang pinigil. Diba, Derek?
No, yung other, it's really cliches. He said, she said. May point of view, different point of view talaga. I really wanted to base the film yung what the guy thinks, si Ino, ay nasa mind niya, nasa mind ni Aika. And these things are their versions. No? We will have our own versions sa mga away natin sa relationship. So, ibang-hit natin on both sides. And, ano ba, team Aika ba kayo? Ino ba kayo? So, mapapaspark kayo ng conversation on sino kayo as a puberty, no? You can see kayo mas nakaka-relate. But this film doesn't have any like big controversies or big conflicts. It's really internal. That's what I want to show with this film.
Salbahe lang yung post ko.
Ay,
CCTV?
Hindi na.
First time people. Ano po yung inspiration for you to write this book? Good question!
Piniligawan ng Tagalabang dati. O, yun na yun.
Actually, kung she's ngayon saan na siya?
Hindi ko na alam eh. Wala akong balita.
Ako alam ko.
Wala.
Sa road trip pa rin.
First of all, congratulations to Marvel and Susan for this And I'm a fan of the book po kasi way back before. Pero hindi ko na alam, nasa yung copy ako. So, I'm just curious po, since napag-uusapan yung book, paano po na-develop yung character ni Aika and Tia? Since yung book po kasi parang mga quotes lang, ganyan. So, paano po siya nagawa?
Well, nag-meeting muna kami ni Direk, pero may sinapit na akong story na. And then, yung team na nila Direk, meeting na rin sila, usapan, based on the storyline na sinapit sa book.
Thank you for, and for...
Si Aika and Tino, we really wanted ibang klase sila. So, as you can see, si Tino yung mas mayaman, si Aika yung mas,
Middle class yan.
I don't know.
mas hardworking siya. She has something to strive for. So, yun yung difference niya. So, actually natin kung the way of living and also yung mindset nila, kung career nga ba talaga or yung priorities nila. And then yung switch between the characters, how they grow up. Eh, yung problema yung isa, hindi nila grow up. Nasa pa-option.
Thank you so much for that answer, Sammy. And my question po is for Marvin po. Ano po yung favorite scene po dito sa movie na ginagawa? And ano po yung discover niyo sa isa't isa mga film?
Ako yung isa yung favorite scene. Pangalawa is yung
So, genuine yung reaction nila.
nasa box kami. Tapos makikita mo ulit, diba parang glimpses of yung nag-usap kami, and quick scene, diba ganun siya. Kasi yung scene na yun, wala yung sa script. Tapos yung direct sabi niya, akala namin, tapos na yung tingin-tingin lang kami yan, tapos sabi niya direct, oh, ay ka, magtanong ka habang Tino. So kailangan alam niya yung mga sasagot. So mga natanong ko, dapat alam ko rin yung storya na nangyari during sa buhay niya. And then siya naman magtatanong siya about me. So, dapat alam ko rin kung saan nagkari sa Aika, paano, ganyan. So, yun yung favorite scene ko actually. Tapos, lang si Derek, nasa boss lang kami habang nasa EDSA. So, yun yung favorite scene ko.
Aside from the prep work, there was the boundaries one, the one about accepting the request. It was you did this thing, you know, and then I just felt so connected to you. I was like, yeah, I figured out like I would do this. I don't know, I love that scene. Also because that street is close to me. I used to live for the longest time in Mandaluyong. I used to walk the same bridge to Manila. So like the fact that I got to work there, it was achievement. I would have never thought. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say really. All the scenes were like it.
Oh, siguro yung away scene namin, yung pinaka-away-away, yung dulo sa Anabit. Yeah, that was an Anabit. And so, parang kailangan namin supportan yung isa-isa, mga bago eh. Chance bilang yun ako, so kailangan alam mo yung kapatuan. So, I like those.
Kaya yung na-discover niyo po sa isa't isa po?
Na-discover namin sa isa't isa? Ako yun naman.
na-discover. Yung ano, tok nene.
Love or career?
Alam mo, sobrang galing sabihin sana kung pwede mo na lang. Pero yung realidad, talagang mapapagiging ka minsan kung love or career. And at times, kahit gusto mong piliin lang, sadyang hindi lang talaga sumasagot. Ang dami kasing factors. And nasa partner mo yan kung paano niya hindi na okay lang ba na busy ka all the time and hindi yung priority mo, i-second yung priority na yun. Pero talud pa rin naman yung pagmamahal sa isa't isa. Yeah. So, I guess it depends with the partner. Kung yung partner mo okay supportive, then kaya mo. Pero kung partner mo mismo yung makapagiging ka, then building love and career, then hindi career mo. Kasi dapat hindi ka pinapagiging.
I don't know. To me, career is important. You have responsibilities. You have to bring the food home. But what is life without love? What is really like? I don't work. I don't live for money. Like I really live for experiencing life, and I feel like chasing money hasn't led me anywhere but anytime. And instead, whenever I made a choice by heart, it either hurt me or taught me something, but I live. So I choose love every single time.
Chocolates. So, ako, well, at the time now, it's for a career, and ako naman nasa sinabi, kailangan hindi ka mag-choose eh. Kailangan supportive yung partner mo. If this is your goal, kailangan sabay your goal. So, ganun ka din sa partner mo. So, I think there needs to be a balance.
Ako, swerte ako kasi mahal yung career ko. Yung career yung pinili ko.
Okay, my last question is, for Martin, small clinic or large clinic?
Oh my God! Ako dapat sasagot mo.
Yeah, I can hear. You can hear.
This question, it just popped up. I think this question is for Direk and for Stan. Actually, during the first few minutes of the movie, or watching the movie, I had an impression that this is familiar with me from years ago with the movie of Nadine and
Never Not Love You.
James. And while watching the movie,
Yun yung pinapanood.
and during the scene na kumakain ako first si Marco and nagagawa si Kevin. I don't know. What you kasi very nostalgic na sa akin na ibalik yung movie na gano'n. May similarity sila. So, what does it really make it different from that movie? Baka kasi parang nag-reach from adaptation or whatever. Pero I know this is come from Stanley, and Stanley is your friend. Pero, yeah, what does it really make it more different from that movie?
Well, with this one, when I read the script also, storyline, Never Not Love You. I'm a big fan of Never Not Love You. I'm a big rom-com fan. A big sucker for these dramas and falling in love relationship. And sabi ko na sa sarili ko, people will compare it. People will compare it also with Liz Ken or the Nadine, James, and also the Captain movies. It will always be there, a romance. But ako naman, I just wanted to make a film that I'm a big fan of 500 Days of Summer as well. I'm a big fan of When Harry Met Sally. And I said to myself, if I'm going to make a movie about a heartbreak, I want to be inspired by those films. And if you take a look at the pattern, love is love. Lahat ng there's pain, there's joy, it's the way you treat it that becomes different. And that's why the whole distance thing was the one that I wanted though, the communication. Even the first part, with the split screen. So that's what I wanted to show you, the differences of from these two characters and all the memories that they had together. So for me, it's not really about how it would be different, but how it would make you feel afterwards, and like kung ano yung nakuha mo with the film. So dun ako kasi every time I watch 500 Days of Summer or when Harry met Sally, I get the same feeling na parang or natuwa ako.
Well, definitely, sir. Well, when I watched the Nadine and James movie, I was younger at the time. But when I watched your movie with you, actually, I met really, and well, on my part, I definitely chose career. Pero yeah, without cool, you have very good.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you everybody. And before we wrap up, we'll have a group photo. So we are inviting everyone to please seat dun sa mga may spaces po po. And then to our cast, writer, and director, kindly stay here together with us.